Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm filming in my brand new beauty room, which is so crazy. If you guys haven't checked out my last video, I did mention that me and my fiance, we bought a house, we moved. So I have a beauty room now. Basically, this is just where I get ready. All my makeup's in here. And yeah, I'm like so excited. I have such a nice open space. I have room to film. And it's just such a difference, obviously, than my last setup. But I'm so excited because we are going to be doing our Best of Beauty. And I really thought that I didn't do a Best of Beauty back last year for 2020 because I couldn't find it on my channel. But I actually got a memory that this time last year I filmed my Best of Beauty 2020. So yeah, we're just going to hang out. I'm going to chat. I'm going to show you guys some things. Obviously, everything that I've mentioned in my previous Best of Beauties, I still stand by those products. I kind of skimmed through my Best of Beauty from 2020 just to see like what I had mentioned. And basically, it was a lot of skincare products that I mentioned. I still use a lot of Naturium products that I mentioned in that video. I still love and use my Dyson Airwrap. I love it so much. There are so many other items in that video that I didn't want to mention again. Just because obviously that video was an hour, so if I mentioned them, obviously this video would have been another hour and a half. But I just want to mention like products that I've just been using like non-stop this year. Some products are new, some products are old. I mean, it is what it is, but we're gonna get into it. I'm really excited. I don't have too many like hair care products because honestly, I still use my Drunk Elephant shampoo. I still use the Drunk Elephant conditioner. I still love the Drunk Elephant body lotion, the body creamy cleanser. I still love it all. I still use it all. And that's why I really don't have a lot of other items here. I have a table to my left with all of my items here. I'm sitting in my nice new chair. I feel very fall, but I really wanted to like wear this shirt because I thought it was beautiful. But anyway, let's just jump right into it, okay? So I'm gonna start off quickly with like hair products because I literally only have like 4 things here. I have been on the fence about Olaplex, not on the fence, but I feel like maybe I wasn't using them properly. Maybe I wasn't getting the best result because I wasn't working with it properly. And I kind of went back and forth with it, and then I purchased this item. This is the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil, and I think this product is what made me fall in love with the brand. I love this product so much. I use it every time I get out of the shower. I just, towel dry my hair as best as I can, squeeze out all the excess, and I throw this in my hair, and it just feels so amazing. And I have bleach hair, obviously. Like, I bleach my hair, I dye my hair. So I want to make sure that it is in good condition. I don't want to go ahead and, 4 months after I dye my hair, go dye it again. And I don't want it to be horrible. But luckily, every time I go and get my hair done, I swear she tells me my hair looks really healthy. I mean, obviously there's some breakage, obviously, because I bleach my hair. But I swear this is so good. And I actually really love mixing it in my hand to create a concoction. Don't ask me where the cap is. I have no idea. This is the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. So it's a leave-in reparative styling cream. And so I'll put a little bit of this in my hand, like a quarter size maybe. And then I'll just do like a little 1 or 2 dabs of this. I rub it in my hands, get it really nice and like saturated in my hands. And then I just kind of like run through the strands. And I swear I feel like I see such a difference and I feel such a difference. And when we moved out here, we don't have city water anymore. We have well water, and the previous owners, I guess in their well, they don't have a softener. I was so nervous because I know a couple of people that live up here, and they're like, get a softener for your well because your hair is you're gonna feel it in your hair. It's really hard water. And I was like, are you sure? Because I swear, we moved here and I wash my hair maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It's more like 2 times a week, but I wash my hair 2 times a week and I feel like my hair feels so good. I don't feel like it feels dry. I don't think that it looks dry. Maybe because I'm using these products, maybe because I'm taking care of my hair. I try not to really blow out my hair or use a lot of heat in my hair during the week, especially because I am working. So if I usually wash my hair like Sundays and Wednesdays, kind of like a good, it's either Sunday or Wednesday, Thursday. It usually kind of like changes a little bit, but if I wash my hair Sunday, I won't typically blow it out. I'll usually more so blow out my hair when I wash my hair during the week because then I want my hair to look nice during the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much when I'll apply it, and I'll just usually use my Dyson. But other than that, the only other products that I use on my hair is this guy. I don't remember if I used this or if I mentioned it in my Best of Beauty last year, but I'm just going to mention it here. This is the Ghd Platinum Plus Hair Styler. So this is the flat iron, and I really wanted, I'm going to tell you why I purchased this. This might have been this year. I really wanted the Dyson Corral, the straightener. But I was like, honestly, I don't think I can justify the $500 price point. For the Airwrap, I can justify the $500 price point. For the Dyson blow dryer, I could justify it. You're getting attachments with it, a carrying case. Especially now during the holidays, you get like a brush or a comb. Like you get like all of these additional items. And for me, I just couldn't justify the price of a $500 item, like just the straightener. And I was like, and I have been starting to learn how to curl my hair with the straightener. Am I a pro at it? No. I still like, I still mess up, obviously. So I couldn't for the life of me, like, I wanted it so bad, especially now with like these limited edition colors. I can't. The colors get me. I cannot justify spending that money on just a straightener. I couldn't. I know that it's cordless. I know you could travel with it. And trust me, like that is probably the only reason that I would, because if it rains or, you know, it's like really foggy and like windy or it's just like muggy out, my hair will kind of like frizz up. So you like to go in with that straightener to kind of just like tame it. But I don't know, I couldn't justify it. So I picked this guy up. Like I said, I don't remember if it was the end of last year or this year, but I love it. I love that it has one setting. Ghd, they have like this technology in it where like you don't need a heat setting. It will automatically adjust the heat setting like internally to see what your hair needs. So if you feel like your hair needs a little bit more, then it will do it. And you can kind of tell too, like with this and also the next item that I'm going to mention, when you're using it, or like if you go over a strand a couple of times, that first initial rundown is so hot. And then when you go over it again, you're like, whew. And then when you go over another piece, because you've been going over that same piece that was so hot, the new piece that you use, you have to go over it a few more times because now it has to adjust the settings for that. And I can tell a difference because sometimes I have to go over more areas of my hair than others. But this is a newer purchase for me. This is the Ghd curling iron. I had purchased the other one. I don't know what it's called. I had purchased the Ghd Curve Curl. It's the one without the clamp, and it actually goes straight at the end. I purchased that one. I didn't like it. They aren't the curls that I like or prefer. So I returned it, and I actually picked this one up during the recent Sephora holiday savings event, the sale. I purchased this one. I think this is the one inch. Yeah, this is the 1 inch because I originally wanted the 1 1/4, but I was like, you know what? My curls are not gonna, like my hair is not gonna hold a bigger curl. My hair does not hold curls like for the life of me. But this one, I love it. I haven't curled my hair with a clamp in so long. So honestly, I just use this as a wand. Not that that bothers me, but you know, like I'm still trying to get the hang of it, and I can do it better than on this side with my right hand because I'm right-handed dominant. And so like when I go to do my left, it's a little weird, but I love this so much. I think it's a great curling iron. It's what I curled my hair with today. It's great. I haven't really noticed like if my curls last longer though. I want to say they do. I feel like they definitely do because I curled my hair on Thanksgiving and like by the end of the night it was still pretty curly. So but yeah, I really do love Ghd products. I think they're great products. And I think that their price point is justifiable. I know a lot of people might disagree with me. They are a little bit more pricey, but you're getting such great quality products, and that's why I always stand by my Dyson as well, because my Dyson is probably like my favorite hair item. But I swear, I think that Ghd is literally right behind it. Like they have such incredible products, and yeah, I love them. So let's dive into the makeup. I want to mention these lashes that I've been wearing pretty much like all year. So I love Beauty Creations lashes. Beauty Creations lashes have been my go-to. They are so great. They're so amazing. Their band is very comfortable. I don't find that it lifts. I don't find that they're heavy. I mean, obviously the fuller the lash, like this one, like they are going to feel a little bit heavier on the eyes. but I think that they have such beautiful styles as well. These are the 3D foam ink lashes, and these are only $6.99. They're only $6. Do you see how cool these are and how beautiful they are? They're really, really nice. They're fluffy. They're really great quality. And honestly, I'm really happy that I discovered them this year. I actually really, really love a lash. It's Daydream. I think Jaclyn Hill mentioned she wore that one. And after she mentioned it, I went and bought them. And I swear, I think it's like a wedding lash. Like, it's so beautiful. They're lightweight, but they're fluffy. And they're dramatic, but they're like not too dramatic. I'll be honest with you, this is probably the most dramatic my eye makeup has been in a while. I haven't done a full-blown like half-cut crease in such a long time. But I love these lashes for when I am doing a dramatic makeup look. I think they're great. They're even really nice. They have really, really nice lightweight styles as well. So if you want to do a really nice like natural daytime look, you can definitely pick up a few pairs. I have a cart full of their items, their lashes in my cart as well that I'm waiting to check out as well. Because they're really, really nice. They're comfortable. I like the flexibility of the band. I hate when I get a lash and the band is so stiff and I'm like wiggling it for literally 5 minutes. Like, I cannot stand that. So Beauty Creations 3D foaming lashes are really, really, really great. Don't sleep on them. And then the next lashes are from the drugstore, and they're actually Ardell's. I've been loving these lashes. Like I said, like this is the most dramatic makeup look I've gone. So when I am not doing dramatic makeup, which is 99% of the time, I'm wearing these lashes because these just look so great. These look like I have lash extensions on, and I've never gotten lash extensions. I've had my lashes permed, like I've had them lifted, but I don't have long lashes to begin with. So like I didn't want to go and do that again because honestly, it just doesn't work if you have really, really, really tiny lashes. It's honestly not worth it in my opinion. But I love these lashes for like just a foundation, like a really clean skin look. And then you throw these on. I think it's so beautiful. These lashes are really, really nice. I have the style 421, which is my favorite. And they're also like doubled as well. I find that there's like almost like 2 layers, but maybe I'm making that up in my brain. So these are the Ardell Naked Lashes. This is 421. I also have 424 here. 424 is kind of like an Ardell Demi Wispy. They're not super full, but they have that kind of like skinny on the inside and then they flare out on the outer corner. Really, really like these. I like these because the band is super thin. Like it says, naked lashes. Like you really can't see the band. The band is super comfortable on the lid. They just plop right on. I never have an issue putting them on. They're really, really, really great. I love getting these. And Ardell typically usually is like always kind of on sale. Not always, but I feel like there are quite a bit of sales with Ardell, no matter if you're in like a CVS or if you're in like Ulta. I feel like you can always get like buy one, get one 50% off, or buy 2, get 1 free. It's usually something like that, which I love doing, obviously. All right, let's go ahead and talk about makeup. I definitely think you guys know some products that I'm going to mention. I've mentioned these in so many videos, whether it's a Sephora recommendations haul, whether it's a Sephora recommendations video, whether it's a monthly favorites. I mean, I think you guys can tell what products I'm going to mention. But to start, I want to start with this guy. This is the NYX Brow Glue, and this is probably about my 5th tube. This is the best brow gel I have ever used. I love how tiny and precise the applicator is. Can you guys see how small it is? It is so great. And when it says brow glue, like this shit does not like budge. Like whenever I still have my makeup on and I'm changing, I always end up like fucking up my brows. Like for some reason, my brows always get fucked up. And this just keeps it down. It's literally brow glue, and I think it's only like $8, and I think it's amazing. 2 other products from NYX, again for brows. I love their brow pen. This is the Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. It's basically like the Glossier Brow Flick. A lot of companies, a lot of brands are coming out with their version of the brow pen, but I just love NYX. It's affordable. They have really, really great colors. I alternate, well, I use both of them actually. I use caramel and I use soft brown. I actually also use brunette as well, just because when I do dye my hair lighter, like when I'm in those fresher, blonder months, like unlike now where like my roots are growing out, but I'll use more like soft brown and caramel. But I do like to throw a little bit of like brunette on the tail. I don't like going super dark with my brows, but I also can't go super light either. So I find that these are really, really great. And I actually really love the undertone of caramel. It's a little bit more warm, which I like. I feel like it looks a little warmer, kind of makes it look like they're a little bit lighter, which I also really like as well. And these last really, really, really long. And they're just so beautiful. Like, they're so easy to use. You just go in like this and boom. Like, if you like a feathery brow, I definitely recommend you picking these up. Obviously, these are brand new. Not sure if I mentioned this last year, but I have to mention it again because it's like my 12th bottle. That's dramatic, maybe like 5th. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. My favorite drugstore, my favorite setting spray actually. I really don't reach for any other setting sprays. This one's my favorite. It just melts all the powders and everything together. It doesn't, you know, spit at you. Like, the sprayer is great. It's a really, really, really great setting spray. I really do love it. I love that there's hyaluronic acid in it. It smells really great. I love this one. Another setting spray that I loved this year was the e.l.f. Jen Atkin one, but obviously that was limited edition because of their collaboration, and I can't find it anymore, obviously. So e.l.f. needs to bring that back like ASAP because it was so dang good. I don't know if that's like the same formula as like the Coconut Dewy setting spray that e.l.f. has, but oh my god, if you guys tried that setting spray, you know what I'm talking about. That mist was so fine and it was so dang good. I have been loving this primer. I actually have another one on the way. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is the hydrating one. I love this primer. Probably one of my favorite hydrating primers. It's really, really beautiful. Like, it kind of feels like Smashbox Primerizer, but it's not as runny as that. But it's also like the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, which I love that primer still. But this one, I just feel like it's so beautiful. And it really grabs the makeup, and it really does hydrate my skin. And I find that I don't look as dry during the day when I use this. I find that it looks really, really great. And I'm really, really happy that I picked this up. I'm really sorry if I'm mentioning something that I mentioned last year, but this is just like so worthy of another mention because it's so good. I have really dry skin. I have dry, normal skin, but definitely leaning more towards dry. Any kind of like hydration, my skin kind of just sucks up, but this one is so good. I'm not going in any particular order. I'm literally just picking items up that I have next to me. This guy right here, this is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Airbrush Bronzer. This is in the shade number 2. And I mean, it's the size of my face, let's be honest, like literally bigger than the palm of my hand. It is such a gorgeous powder. It's such a gorgeous bronzer. I love this so much. I think it's great. She definitely needs more shades in these. I would love to see a little bit more of a cooler one. I would love to see shades in between the shades that she already has now. I love this. I would like maybe like a 1.5 where it's like still this color but a little bit more on the cool side, like cool neutral. That's what I like a little bit more in a bronzer. I find that this is a little warm, but I make it work. It's so finely milled. It's pigmented, but it's not really pigmented. It's buildable. It doesn't, I mean, any bronzer you use can obviously look muddy, but like it will take you a couple of times going back in with this to make it look muddy. And I promise you, like, just use a really nice fluffy brush and you'll get such a gorgeous from this. It's so beautiful. This is actually like more of a newer purchase. I think I purchased this more towards like summer. This is the Nars blush palette. This is the Basic Instincts Cheek palette. The blushes in here are Orgasm, Orgasm X, Behave, and Dolce Vita, and I think that this is absolutely beautiful. I have been hypnotized, okay, by pink blushes. I don't know what it is, but I put on a peachy orange blush and I feel like weird. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I feel like a pumpkin. Maybe I feel like I'm 12. I don't get that same like, oh my god, this blush is so gorgeous from a peachy blush anymore than I do with a pink. Like, I love a pink blush. Maybe I like the peach more in the summer. I love mixing my peaches and my pink blushes. I think they're beautiful mixed together. But this one is just absolutely stunning. And I love a blush with shimmer in it as long as it's not like chunky glitter. I love a blush with shimmer in it. So Orgasm and Orgasm X is just absolutely beautiful. I love this palette. And this one is Orgasm X, which is like a more of like a peachy with like a shimmery gold like reflect in it, but it's just a sheen. It's not glitter, which I love in a blush. So I actually have this on my cheeks, on top of the Charlotte Tilbury High Blush Wands. I mentioned those last year, still love them. While we're on the topic of blush, Cream Blush by Rare Beauty. This one is so beautiful. It's nearly apricot. This formula is so stunning. Literally just melts into the skin. Absolutely beautiful. I have 3 shades from this collection and I love it. I actually really like, because I've been, you know, obviously testing out techniques and products for makeup for my wedding, because I am doing my own makeup for my wedding. I love layering products, so I like layering a liquid and then I'll layer a cream, blend it all out, and I swear it looks so stunning. So this, absolutely amazing. And I have to mention these guys again. I don't even remember if I mentioned them last year, but these are so freaking good. These are the Rare Beauty, there's not even a name on them, but these are the liquid blush. And I love them. I have the shade Joy, I have the shade Bliss. She just launched 3 more shades, which I have to go pick up because the formula on this is just so stunning. I really want to see a new, I don't want to say formula, but I want to see a new finish from her. She has a matte finish and then they call it a dewy finish, but I want like shimmer in them. I don't want it to be a glitter bomb, but I do want it to like kind of almost emulate the Charlotte Tilbury High Blush Wands because those are beautiful and I want that to do the same thing, but I want this formula. These are just so pigmented. A little goes a long way, so if you are a beginner and you're using these, literally a dot, you know, put on the back of your hand, mix it, rub it on your finger, and then just dot it there. And if you're a beginner, definitely use a beauty blender or a wet sponge just so that it could soak up the extra product if you do go a little heavy-handed. I love mixing these shades together. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I've been really into these like bright, hot coral colors, these hot peachy colors, hot pinky colors. I've been into them, really been into them. Then also Melt Cosmetics came out with cream blushes. Again, I don't remember if it was this year or last year, but these are just so beautiful. For like 4 months straight, I couldn't get rid of these. I couldn't like not use these and I still go back to them. My setup now is different. Like I don't have a vanity. I have basically like a desk where I keep all of my basically like my go-to makeup in there. So like these aren't at my collection, but when I feel like I am more dry, I run to these because they're so beautiful. And this cream blush is pigmented, but it's not sticky, and I feel like a lot of people don't like cream blushes because they can be sticky and oily. I don't know if you guys remember when NYX had cream blushes, but like literally like I'm talking like 10 years ago, they had cream blushes and like you could just see the oil separating and like you could see the product like sweating, like all the oil was coming off no matter where you were putting it on or you know what temperature it was. Oh my god, those blushes always did that to me. And that's kind of like that consistency where I feel like people are so scared to try a cream blush, but cream blushes are so beautiful. You're gonna love them. Huda Beauty lipsticks. Okay, these are the cream lipsticks. She has a matte line. I think those are more like berries and red tones. She has a couple mattes in there, a couple of nudes in there, but this is the cream. The cream lipstick line. I have Hustla and Empress next to me. They are absolutely gorgeous shades. I love the packaging. Love the bullet. I think they're really, really gorgeous. I love that the packaging has that like the shade of the lipstick color and then it fades into the black packaging. I think it is so freaking stunning. So gorgeous. And then we also have Empress which Empress is definitely dying a slow death, I have to say. I think I need a new one. It kind of broke off. I tried getting it back together and it's just not working out. So I have to take a brush and kind of apply it because if I apply it from the tube it will literally break off. But these are so beautiful and I find they're creamy, but they don't have a really glossy creamy finish. They're creamy but like long lasting. I feel like a lot of people don't like creamy lipsticks because with a creamy lipstick it obviously rubs off quicker, so then you have to reapply it, and if you're out then you can't reapply it, and it just like becomes this constant like back and forth where I feel like these are absolutely beautiful. And I have them on right now and like my lips, they're not sticking together, but they're not, like they stick together because obviously there's cream in there, there's movement, but they're not overly matte, they're not overly drying, they're absolutely beautiful. And I love this formula, I think it's beautiful. This guy right here, this is this Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation, not the Self Refreshing, this is the Radiant Lifting. Shiseido came out with this one. You guys know I love this foundation. I talk about it in so many videos. I recommend it every single time Sephora has a sale. This one and the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation, absolutely love it. I think they're absolutely gorgeous foundations. They are just stunning on the skin. They don't settle into fine lines or wrinkles. It doesn't cake up. Like, obviously anything can cake up, but like these are just so beautiful. And I feel like these are just, like it says, it's like radiant lifting. So this one's a little bit more of a dewier finish. The other one is a little bit more of like a satiny finish. Would I call it matte? No, but I would definitely call the other one a satin finish. These are just absolutely stunning. Like I love these so much. If like you are a pro makeup artist, I think you need these foundations in your kit. I love them. The shade range is great. And they're just such gorgeous foundations. I really love Shiseido's line. I like their concealer as well. It's been a hot minute since I used it. Like their foundation, their baseline, really, really, really good. So again, this is the Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. Love this one. Let me tell you, man, Dior Beauty is up there on my list, okay? Like up there on my list. One of my favorite beauty products, like one of my favorite like new brands that I've been discovering. Dior has been like one of my new favorite makeup brands to like go and play with, to buy new products, to try them out. I literally I've purchased the Dior Air Flash this year. I've purchased 2 shades of this foundation, the primer, the contour kit. I love so much from the brand. I do love it. And it is more of a luxurious brand. It's a high-end brand, you know, I get it. So it's a little bit more expensive, but like these are so beautiful. And this foundation is absolutely stunning. And it's really funny, SMLXO, Stephanie Letta, she actually mentioned this like during the middle of the year when Sephora was having their foundation sale. And she's getting married as well. So she's like, these are my favorite foundations. And she kind of like pulled up a couple of them. And I love this foundation. They also have a matte version, so if you do have oilier skin, definitely head over to the matte foundation. But this is the Skin Glow. This is the Dewier foundation. It's absolutely stunning. It's what I have on my face right now. It's so gorgeous. This shade is a little bit too dark for me, so I did mix it with another foundation, so don't come for me. But it is such a gorgeous foundation, and it is like it is like airbrush. It's literally chef's kiss. It's so gorgeous. I think it's a comparable to like Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, but it does have a little bit more coverage. So if you're looking for that, Armani Luminous Silk I find is a little bit more on a medium coverage. Buildable, but more medium. This one definitely has more coverage than Armani, but I feel like their finish is definitely similar. And this one, it just has a gorgeous glow, looks beautiful on the skin. Really long lasting, honestly. I've worn this for definitely over 8 hours and it still has looked beautiful. So definitely pick this up. It is so beautiful. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Now, I couldn't understand for the life of me why someone would spend $34 on a concealer. I was like, you guys are out of your mind. I'm not spending $34 on a concealer. Like $30 is my limit. And there are so many concealers out there. You don't realize concealer is expensive. Like, holy shit, it is fucking expensive. Like, it's almost as expensive as foundation. So I was like, you know what, $30 is my limit. But even some concealers, I would be like, I'm not spending $30 on you. Like, no. This one, holy fucking shit, I would literally spend $100 on this concealer. Like, it is so good. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. This is in the shade Cotton. I have this on my under eyes right now. It is absolutely beautiful. It's probably going to be like a wedding concealer for sure. The coverage is great. It doesn't look cakey under the eyes. It is absolutely a stunning concealer. Now, my gripe is with the packaging. I find that I lose a lot of concealer. I feel like I lose a lot of product here. A lot of product gets stuck on like this part of the wand around here. I don't really know why. So like you best believe I take my concealer brush and go around it, because if this concealer is $34, I'm thinking maybe because I lay it down. Like it lays down in my jaw. It's not standing up, but I don't know. I don't know. Gorgeous concealer. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend. Like I said, I couldn't understand for the life of me why everybody was raving about this concealer. I was like, it's $34. It's probably not even that good. But like I was talking so much shit, and I swear this concealer is so good. You need to try it. Rare Beauty Mascara. This recently came out, and it's probably easily one of my favorite mascaras. If you guys know me, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you guys know I probably hate, I fucking hate buying mascaras. I literally would do BoxyCharm and Ipsy Glam bags just so they could send me a mascara, because I hate buying mascara. I think it's just, for me, I find it useless. I don't have really long lashes. My lashes don't hold a curl, so I could curl my lashes, but they're really tiny and they grow downwards, so they never stay up. They're never curled up. And this one is just so beautiful that, like, I don't even care if they don't stand up and you see them when I'm looking straight, because the length that I get to the side I find is really, really beautiful. And it doesn't get clumpy. It doesn't, it's just such a good mascara. It's a little bit more on like a moussey wet consistency, and I love the wand on this. I love the wand on this. Kind of reminds me of Nars Climax Mascara. It's a really, really, really great wand. I love it. I want them to come out with this mascara in colors, honestly. Like, I would wear this in a blue. I would wear this in a brown. I would wear this in a purple. Like, I think that they should come out with mascaras in that color. I think everybody can agree with me when I say the best brand to come out of this year was Makeup by Mario. I love so many of his products. I mean, the Master coming out with a line that works. It's affordable. It really is an affordable brand if you think about it. It's not luxurious like Dior, and, you know, I even feel like it's not as luxurious as Nars is, but the quality of it, it is so gorgeous. Like, this can have a $100 price tag on it, and it can have a $10 price tag on it, and I would buy it, because these products are so good. And I mention these all the time, and any makeup tutorial I'm using, any makeup tutorial I put up, or any makeup look that I do, 9 times out of 10 I'm using these products, because they're beautiful. They never fail me. They look gorgeous. I know how they perform. I know how they last, and they're just such great products. You guys already know I love the F1 foundation brush. I have another one in my Sephora cart because I think I need another one, because I use this for everything. I use it for foundation. I use it for cream bronzer. I use it to blend out cream blush. I use it to blend out my nose contour on this side. I use it to pat out the concealer in between my brows. I use this for everything. And I'm not a fan of double-ended brushes, because I feel like storing them, I'm going to damage this side of the brush, and I don't want to keep it straight. But this brush is just literally magical, and I love it so much. I do have the other face brush. Do I love it? Yes. But like, this one just hands down is my favorite brush. You can do so much with this brush. Like, honestly, you can do like a full entire face. Like I said, foundation, bronzer, blush. You can even blend out your concealer. You have this side to blend out your concealer, then you take the bigger side and just blend it out here. It's such a beautiful brush. It is tightly packed, but it also has wiggle room. So it's not completely like fully dense, but it is packed enough to, you know, blend everything out, buff everything out, really get it really nicely into the skin. And I just love this blush. I love this brush so much. If you're a makeup artist, if you do makeup on yourself, if you do makeup on clients, if you're a bridal makeup artist, you need this brush in your collection. I swear you will love this brush, and this brush literally does the work for you. All you need is the right pressure, the right moves. Like, it's all in the wrist, and it's just such a gorgeous freaking brush. I can't. I'm talking this good about a brush. Could you imagine the rest of his line? I'm a fan of his contour sticks. I love his contour sticks. They are the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. I have light, medium, and medium. Do I like the dual-ended brush? No, I don't like using it on myself. And honestly, if I had these in my kit, I don't even think I would use this brush on a client either. So I would just kind of pass on the brush. But the product itself is so good. I love that it's like a big stick too. Like, I love that it's a big stick. I love that there's product in here. The shades are really gorgeous. I like the shades. They're more like, I feel like a lot of his products are very neutral, but like certain products obviously will lean more like warm or more cool on you. I just love, love, love his sculpting sticks. I have them on my face. What I use, I can use them under foundation. I use them on top of foundation. They're really, really great. He has eyeliners, and I'm waiting for him to come out in more shades because I love them. I love this eyeliner. This is the Master Pigment Pro Pencil, and this is in the shade The Perfect Brown. It really is the perfect brown. It's such a beautiful chocolatey brown shade, and I don't know if you guys know this, but it comes double-ended, so it does have this little brush at the end. That way, if you are doing a winged liner or you want to do like a little smoky liner, you want to drag something out, you can drag it out, which I think it's really, really nice. I think it's convenient, especially if you are, you know, a freelance makeup artist and you just want to go and kind of, you know, like blend it out or whatever. I feel like the trend now, or the trend that's going to happen, is a lot of gel like liner pencil under here. And then have you seen that where like they overdo it with black liner here and then they just take their finger and then it like smudges it out? Have you seen that? I think that's going to be a trend, honestly. Like just liner on the lower lash line smoked out. But I love connecting my lower lash line outer corner to my upper lash line outer corner, and I just love it. I love it. I love it when it matches and it meets. These are one of my favorite things, like top 3 items from Makeup by Mario. These are the Master Crystal Reflectors. These are highlighters. They're basically like a pressed glitter, and they're just so beautiful. You guys have seen me use these so many times. I have the shades Citrine and Quartz, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. Beautiful items. They're just so stunning, and they can transform any look. You can have an all matte look and all of a sudden just pat this on the center of your lid and boom, you have a glam look. Or you can just put this right on top of your cheekbones and go from like matte to disco ball. Are they chunky and glittery? No, they're very finely milled glitter, which I like. And I have no issues with these. I love them, and every time I have these on my eyes, everybody asks me what I'm wearing. My last 3 items of my Best of Beauty are his palettes, his eyeshadow palettes. The matte one is my favorite. The matte one is my absolute favorite, my Ride or Die matte palette, probably going to be one of my wedding palettes as well. I love using this with my Natasha Denona Biba palette. It's what I have on my eyes today. It is just such a stunning palette. The shades are gorgeous. You have neutrals, you have a little bit more warm browns, you have a cooler brown. You have it all in this palette, and it's gorgeous. You have a dark, dark matte brown. They're all mattes, which I love. I love that he has a matte palette. I love that he has a shimmer palette. And I love that you combine them both. You have the mattes. I feel like a lot of palettes, if it has a lot of shimmers but not a lot of mattes, a lot of people don't know how to work with a lot of shimmers opposed to mattes, or vice versa. I don't like a palette that has a shit ton of shimmers. I like a palette that has a little bit more mattes. This one is just like literally such a delicious palette. It's so gorgeous. And then I have to say, this is my second favorite. This is his metallic palette. This metallic palette is so beautiful. It's so stunning. The pigmentation on these is gorgeous. I have this shade on my lid. This shade right here is my absolute favorite. As you can see, I kind of like dug a hole in it. These palettes are just absolutely beautiful. I think they're like $48. I don't think that that is a lot of money. You're getting 3, 6, 9, 12 shadows. And I mean, I love it. I love it. And then these are the Master Metals. This is a great palette to have if you like doing, you know, obviously dramatic looks. But also, like, you can use these no matter what. Like, this icy blue is so stunning. Like, I don't even know why I haven't even used that yet. I feel like I have, actually. I don't know why I thought this was greener, but it's such a gorgeous silvery icy blue shade. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, this palette, like, you can't go wrong with these palettes. These are great gifts to give someone. These are great to have in your freelance. I think if you had even just the metallic palette and the matte palette, you would have like the best. You would have such an easy, affordable, like inexpensive makeup kit if you're a freelance artist, because you can get so many looks. You can go really natural, you can go super smoky, you can go deep, dramatic. You can literally do it all with these palettes, and I think honestly, if you're starting out, definitely pick this up. Okay guys, that's it. That is everything. That is all my Best of Beauty of 2021. I cannot wait till 2022. 2022 is going to be so exciting. Hopefully we see a difference in the world. This is why I booked a 2022 wedding, and I don't know if I'm fully confident about the 2022 wedding. I don't know when this video is going to be up, so I just wanted to say happy holidays, happy new year. I love you guys so much. This is my Best of Beauty 2021. Leave comments down below. Let me know what your guys' favorite products were: hair care, skin care, body care. Oh my god, wait, I need to mention this. I don't know how I was gonna leave this video without even mentioning this. If you guys didn't know, I do my own nails. I don't go to the nail salon. I haven't gone to the nail salon since the pandemic. I haven't gone to it. The thought of dipping my fingers in SNS powder that someone else has dipped it, I couldn't do it. So obviously my nails were breaking during quarantine. I was polishing them, and then once we got back like into the swing of things from quarantine, my friend had introduced me to a Prey Gel X nail system, and I was like, honestly, I don't think I could do it, blah, 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 blah. I've been doing my own nails for about a year now, and I absolutely love them. These are what they look like. So they're Gel X extension tips, and I have 2 tutorials on my channel. If you guys want to check that out, I'll link them down below. And essentially you can get everything in one kit. I think it's like $99. So they have so many different sizes, so many different shapes, all that fun stuff. So you can get a natural or you can get sculpted. Sculpted is a little bit more of a C curve if you have a little bit more of a curvier nail. And then you have natural, obviously, if your nail bed is a little bit more flat. They have natural, they have round, they have coffin, they have stiletto, they have short, medium, long, extra long. They have it all. They have them in kits like this. I think a kit like this is $25. Obviously, mine is a little messy right now, so I can't hold it up. I like the short natural round. That's my go-to shape. I love the natural round. I think it complements my fingers really well. Like, I personally hate having, like the last time I had short square nails was when I got engaged. And after that, that's when I started doing my own nails, and like I just see such a difference. I think that my hands and my fingers kind of look a little bit more mature. I feel like it complements my hands like way better. I don't know if you guys agree with me. I have makeup on my hands, but I love this. I love this line. It's really convenient. I don't even know if like how much money I've probably saved so much money just doing my nails, because if you got a whole thing of this, you get 50 sizes. So you get from, I think, 0 to 9. Oh, double 0 to 9. So you get your sizes, you match them up. Like I said, I have tutorials on them, so I'll link them down below. And if you want like a more in-depth video, how to do something, let me know and I'll do it. But I am not a nail tech. I'm not a professional, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Do your research. So if you get a kit, you'll basically get the dehydrator, the primer, and the extend gel, which comes like this. Or if you are an avid nail applier like me, you can get the bigger size, but my bigger size just, I feel like it leaks so quickly. They're great. They actually just recently came out with gel polishes as well. So I have like the French, the matte, the white here. And then they have the extend gel in different colors. They have it in a nude, they have it in pink, they have it in darker pinks. And my favorite item from them is their top coat. Their scratch resistant top coat is my favorite. They have really, really great. I even love their nail files as well. They have a ton of different stuff. They have their own bits for the e-file. They have a cuticle bit, a wider bit. They have so many different bits. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so I don't know the proper names for them. They have, I'm pretty sure they have the sanding blocks. They have so many different types of emery boards. They have so many things. They have brushes. They have the airbrush machine, the liquid that goes in it. And they just recently came out with a full-blown collection of gel polishes as well. So I'm going to leave my videos down below. I'll leave their website if you... I love it so much. It's definitely... there's definitely a learning curve to it. I'm not going to lie. There's a learning curve to everything. We always have to learn, you know, our way to do it, what's more comfortable for us. But I love a Prey. I know so many other companies have their Gel X tips. I've never tried them, but I love a Prey. I've used a Prey, I'm used to a Prey, so I'm just gonna stick to a Prey. So I wanted to mention these because, nails are beauty, and I have been doing my nails for the last year, so I wanted to give them a quick mention. Okay guys, so that completes my Best of Beauty 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the audio worked on this because I am using a brand new mic. So I hope all my audio went well. If you're seeing this, it obviously did. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your guys' favorite products were this year. I am so excited to find out. I love this time of the year. I love monthly favorites videos. I love recommendations videos. I love favorite videos in general, like monthly or yearly. I love them. It gives me, like, as a makeup lover, as a consumer, a buyer, to like also branch out and find other things. And I want to know what you guys were loving this year, so leave a comment down below. Hair care, skin care, body care, makeup, nail products, you let me know. I would love to know. And yeah, I don't know if this video will be up before or after the holidays, so I just wanted to wish you all a happy holiday, a happy new year, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a fantastic, safe, healthy holiday. I hope everything was great. Please stay safe, guys. Yeah, Happy New Year. I love you guys so freaking much. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also, make sure you click that thumbs up button, and don't forget to click that notification bell as well so you can get notified for when I upload videos. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys in 2022. Bye, guys. Love you.